What's up, everybody? I am Destroyer, your coach of the Emerald City Extreme Speed, and we are in week 1 of MDL Symphony. We're going up against Zach Parrott and the Exploding Wailmers. Played him once before, and he swept us with an Oricorio. I would love to even the score against Zach Parrott and make this an even series for us. But anyways, let's have a look at the teams here. He has what obviously looks like kind of a really good sand core there, with Houndstone, Clefable, even with Magic Guard, obviously Tyranitar, and Excadrill. He's got Terra Wellspring, one of the better Terras allowed, I think. On top of that, he's got good speed with Noivern, he's got Okidogi, he's got a really threatening Kyurem, as well as Thundi T, so he's got some good breakers there as well. Just a really good looking team overall, with a lot of well-rounded threats. Let's have a look at what we're going to try and do to go into this team this week. First off, we are starting out with our Darkrai. We have a Life Orb set this week. Kind of would expect a Tyranitar to be the main switch into this, but I really can't do that safely because of Focus Blast. Focus Blast probably doesn't OHKO it, or it depends really on the set. If there's sand and if he's like especially defensive, it potentially can survive a Focus Blast. Otherwise, if it's not especially defensive investment, the Life Orb should allow us to kill it. Rest of the moves just have good coverage into the team. This thing is naturally the fastest mon on the field for both sets of the team, so we just have to watch out for a Choice Scarfer or one of his Sand Rush mon. Otherwise, Darkrai should be able to outspeed everything and just do some nice revenge killing or damage into whatever we need it to. Next, we're bringing our Garchomp with loaded dice. Pretty basic Swords Dance Scale Shot set for Garchomp here. We do need to watch out for Clefable, especially if it is an unaware set. We're not going to be able to even 2KO it, I don't think. So we need to get some damage on Clefable before having a potential sweep, but Swords Dance gives us the option to do that. Other 3 moves here are just for coverage. Poison Jab is for the Clefable. It will also hit the Wellspring for super effective damage if Wellspring has not yet Terra'd. Otherwise, Earthquake actually is doing a pretty comparable amount into Clefable compared to Poison Jab. Next, we are bringing a Choice Scarf. Scizor. We call him Scizor, though. That's what his nickname is for it because of my mispronunciations. But anyways, Choice Scarf set. I'm really hoping that I can surprise the Wellspring. I kind of expected, okay, Wellspring is going to be the natural switch into a Bullet Punch. If we can maybe threaten out a Clefable and do a U-turn or something like that, we can hit it. Or if we just wind up one-on-one with it, we can outspeed a Wellspring with the Scarf and do a whole bunch of damage to it with a U-turn. Next up, we are bringing Trixie, our Ogerpon. We do have the advantage over him with Ogerpons this week. At least in the Ogerpon via Ogerpon matchup, because especially if he's Terastallized, we will have a super effective cudgel into him, whereas really all he can do to us that's super effective and not resisted anyways is a U-turn, I believe. We're also going to be able to be faster if we Terastallize as well, so we do have that advantage again of the Ogerpons. We're actually running a Choice Scarf on this, which is kind of crazy because once it Terastallizes, it also gets another speed boost, and the reason that we're doing that is because this will allow us to outspeed an Excadrill or a Houndstone if he does bring the sand and if he's has Sand Rush ability on those. So this will allow Ogerpon to be the fastest thing on the field no matter what. Once it's Terastallized, it has a role to kill an Excadrill if it's a speed and boosted, minimally defensive invested variant. Yeah, so basically we just want to outspeed everything and spam cudgels. We can also U-turn as well, obviously. We do have to watch out for getting locked into cudgel versus like his Kyurem. We don't want to give his Kyurem a chance to come in and get set up. We do have Superpower, which will hit Kyurem really hard if we can come in. Potentially also Speed Control again, I guess, for the Kyurem. If it starts to set up a Dragon Dance, we will be faster than it after 2 Dragon Dances even. So next we are bringing Ereka, our Mesprit. She's just coming with support this week. She's going to be our Stealth Rocker, Encore, U-turn, and Healing Wish. We just want to get up some rocks. Use her as a kind of a bulky pivot. Once health gets low enough, we'll eventually go for the Healing Wish to hopefully bring back one of our other attackers to potentially win later in the game. We do have to watch out for, I'm worried about like a Cosmic Power bulky setup on the Clefable. So that's kind of the reason why Encore is there. That thing just gets really hard to kill if you're not able to disrupt it. And we're not bringing any disruption moves on Ogerpon this week because of the Choice Scarf set. Lastly, we're bringing Big Conk, our Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr. Terra Normal. Basic kind of Guts Facade set here that you would see with me, you know, what I usually do on like an Ursaluna. But we're doing it with Conkeldurr because he's our Ursaluna this season. We have Facade and Drain Punch to stay healthy and just do tons of damage into everything. With Terra Normal, we have a chance, I think, to OHKO or come very close to OHKOing a max physical defense Clefable. We've sped crept the Clefable as well, so if it's focusing on its defenses and not investing in speed, we'll be able to be faster with Conkeldurr and kill it. Knockoff is for the Houndstone if he brings that, and Mach Punch is just a really strong revenge killing move into this team. It hits Kyurem super effectively, it hits Excadrill super effectively, and obviously Tyranitar as well, but Mach Punch just looks amazing into this team because of a number of fighting weaknesses that it has on some of its speedier threats. So that's what we're bringing, and let's get into this fight. What's up, everybody? Getting into the fight here. Zach Parrott's Terra Captain is his Wellspring, which obviously is water. Ours is grass, obviously, with our Grass Ogerpon, and we also have a Terra Normal Conkledurr. I think he didn't bring his sand. Okay, I think I'm just going to lead with Shizer here. Scizor. We've got the Scarf on there. I was kind of hoping maybe we could surprise Ogerpon before it terras or something like that. We have Scarf on our Ogerpon because it outsped a Excadrill in the sand once it was terrestrialized. Doesn't look like that's going to be a factor there, so hopefully the Scarf isn't too much dead weight for us. Okay, he leads the Clefable. I kind of don't think he wants to have Clefable in versus us. He could, of course, have a Flamethrower on him, which we have to watch out for. I think we just do a U-turn, and if he does stay in, we'll go into Air Rekka. Okay, let's go into Air Rekka. Not dead. Got Stealth Rocks, okay, fair enough. Did about 20% to him. Which feels like maybe it's not physically defensive. Interesting, okay. So we can get our own rocks out here. We can also just pivot. I think we just get our own rocks out here. He can just go into his Excadrill immediately and cut and spin on us. Let's get the rocks out anyways. Let's see what he does. Okay, withdraws. Okay, he brings out Incineroar, who probably is slower than us. Let's just go for a U-turn here. Okay, he's not faster. Could go into Conk, but then we're going to lose our Flame Orb. Could just go into Jab, and we're going to lose our whatchamacallit, which we don't love. You know what? Let's go into Conk here. Hope we can catch a dark move, or maybe just as a parting shot. He goes Wisp, and that's okay because our item is Flame Orb. So that's ideal, honestly. Okay. We have a chance to be faster than him if he's not invested at all. I kind of would think he goes Clefable here. We could just go Facade. Drain Punch would kill him likely if he stays in. I think we go Facade though, kind of trying to call. Let's see, okay, withdraws, let's go Clefable. Quetzal, is that the... okay. So I think that that thing is going to die. Let's see. Excellent, he's got a Rocky Helmet on it, okay. Could come with this Wellspring and pick us off. What does he want to do here? He does come with Wellspring. Cudgel probably kills us if he's... Adamant, definitely, I think it's a roll. If he's not, I guess if he Terras, it definitely kills us. Let's go into what will a U-turn do to our Ogre Pawn. We'll survive it, it'll hurt a lot. I think that's our best move regardless here, is let's just go into our own. I don't know that he wants to, hoping he doesn't want to try and set up on us here. Terras. So I gotta imagine we see an Ivy Cudgel here. Should do about half to us. Did a lot. I gotta imagine he does not stay in here. He probably goes into something. Probably goes in his Incineroar. If he does stay in, that could be challenging for us. We could kind of gamble and just come and do a U-turn and go in with Mesprit. I think that's probably the safest bet for us here. So I don't think he wants to stay in. He does withdraw. We see Ogre Pawn. That is a Kyurem, okay. Kyurem taking a bunch from rocks there. Takes about 25% from the U-turn. Which makes sense for one that's kind of max speed. Do we bring in Shizer with a Bullet Punch? He's in Bullet Punch range. I think that that's kind of our move. Or does Big Conk threaten more? Big Conk with a Mach Punch actually does a little bit more. Let's bring in Big Conk and go for the Mach Punch here. He can just go into Clefable, of course. Maybe it would have been better for Shizer because of that. Let's just go for the Mach, though. Stays in. Get rid of Kyurem. Do we see Clef here? We don't think Clef is physically defensive from what we saw previously. Okay, he just brings in the Wellspring. Would like to keep this thing alive, ideally. A Mach Punch does quite a bit chip here too. We could just Mach Punch. It'd be nice to have this for the Excadrill. Also do some Healing Wish stuff, I'm realizing here. I don't want him to set up on us too much. I think we're just going to stay in and go for Mach Punch. Get what chip we can. Okay, and so cudgels us. No, I think we come in with Trixie. Because nothing that he has left wants to eat the cudgel. So we just go... Oh, he does have the Incineroar still. Are we in range to kill him again with the U-turn? I think we can kill him with the U-turn. It's a little risky. We come in with U-turn, I guess, and then we'd want to come in afterwards with Garchomp, probably, or Shizer again. Let's just go for the U-turn here. Is he ready to give this up? He's not. We're losing a lot of our health here. Okay, Clefable comes in. I think we can hit it with Shizer here. If it has Flamethrower, that's going to be really unfortunate for us. This is kind of Shizer's best job at this point, is to get this thing weakened up. He did take rock damage, didn't he? I guess I wasn't looking that closely. So I don't know if he's unaware or not. We might be able to kill him with a bullet punch. It'd be really close. If he has Flamethrower, I imagine that definitely kills us. You know what, let's just go, we're gonna go for a little bit more chip. Let's go for a U-turn and then go into Mesprit. Stays in again. Just goes for a Moonlight, okay. We can Encore him, but does he actually stay in here is the question. Let's Encore him just in case. He withdraws, unfortunately. Could do Healing Wish here. Seems early, but I don't know that this is doing a lot for us. I mean, it's coming with Ogerpon. I'm sorry, with the Jab right afterwards. Use this maybe to heal up Trixie in the end. Otherwise, if we U-turn, we can U-turn into... You know what, let's do U-turn into Jab here. See what it wants to do. Knock off, unfortunate for our loaded dice. I think we just go for the Earthquake here. He stays in, presumably kills him. So Incineroar is down now. Okay. Kind of feels like we gotta let something go here. This definitely is going to kill us, right? We could also let Night Terror go. Does Night Terror die? We can let Mesprit go, but then we don't get to have our Healing Wish. Shit. Okay, I clicked too fast there. This is going to kill us. Okay, that's gonna. I thought we were gonna live, but I didn't think that we were terrored in the calculator. So goodbye to Night Terror. Does Mesprit live at this point? We'll be able to kill with a U-turn. Let's bring in Trixie, I think. And we're just gonna start hammering Terra Cudgels. Hope that he doesn't have like quick attack. Okay, he stays in. Okay, so Wellspring goes down. Unnecessary crit. We're doing about half to a Clefable. Ideally, would like to maybe Healing Wish and bring this thing back. Okay, so she's Magic Guard. We're gonna go into Erica here. Goes for the Moon Blast, okay. Yeah, we're just gonna get this Healing Wish off. I'm not sure that we're gonna get a chance to do it otherwise. He's got Thunder Wave, okay. We kind of have to bring Trixie back in here to get the Healing Wish. And we could just start hammering, I guess, Cudgel and kind of hope for the best. Potentially can 2KO Clefable here. Let's give it a shot. I think we just need to start doing some damage. Hope we don't get parried. Does a lot. Goes for Thunder Wave. Okay, luckily we get to hit him. Okay, and we just Cudgel again here. Ooh, no. Oh, we get to flinch. Oh, that sucks. Okay. We just have to keep... Is he... What is he there? Okay. So I think he's Scarf. For him to be able to outsped us there, even after the paralyze. So I think we can win with close combat on Shizor here. Depending on how bulky he is. And depending on flinch. He's faster than us. Incredible, we get flinched again. Was it a crit? A crit too? No way. Are you serious? That's crazy. That is crazy. Did we just lose on triple flinch? Oh, that's really frustrating. We just gotta stay in and take it. Hope that we can survive and not get flinched with Garchomp. I think he's gonna kill us here though. Ah, fuck. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Oh. I thought for sure we were gonna get flinched 4 times in a row there, and 2 HP. Whew. Okay, so that was quite a start to the season. Good to get the win with a very close 1-0. Good games to Mr. Parrot, and we'll see you guys next week.